Right, so we're back at it, and we've got a bit of a guest today. Introduce yourself, Jaden.
Hello, my name is Jaden Blaine Manson fucking Ferguson.
Oh, but you probably don't want to
AKA,
put
I
all
work
your
at the
full
One
details.
AKA, my mic's beautiful.
Oh man, so
You worked at the fucking 120, man. Don't be doing this.
yeah, me and Josh did both at school.
We'll bring up the past. We'll go there.
Unfortunately, Jaden's only going to be here for a few minutes.
Oh, maybe 10.
Because apparently he's been on a bit of a bender last night.
Oh,
so
yeah. I haven't been. When did it? Well, Friday. No, Saturday morning. I woke up Saturday morning about 10 o'clock. Had a shit sleep. Went out. Got a haircut. Got a fresh cut because.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm single now. So I was like, I might as well go to my local. She's a Japanese girl. She's been cutting my hair for probably about 2 years now. Good yarns, very good yarns. We talk about fishing.
Was it just a haircut, or was
it
a bit more?
There's no happy ending at haircuts.
Oh.
It doesn't work like that.
But really? Did she shave you straight bald, bro? And you wanted a mohawk?
I've been told that there is massage places around Christchurch with happy endings.
You've been told, or you know?
I've been told.
I think you've seen your own scene on Pornhub, haven't you?
No. But I would be keen on a massage with a happy ending. That's all I'm saying. Just, for the experience, okay?
I think all of us would, really.
Okay, yeah.
As long as they're 14.
Whoa!
I mean,
whoa!
14-star rating.
Okay.
Okay, yes, that makes more sense. Yeah, I agree.
I've never heard.
Anyways, back on with your little story, mate.
Yes. So she cut my hair. My haircut probably takes. It's not like it doesn't. It's not a fancy like got to get real into this haircut. It's more so the yarns that we have. Very, very good yarns. We talk about her family in Japan. We talked about my ex and how she's a bitch, but we won't be going into that.
Just Samara, if you're listening, we don't agree with such actions and words. But go on.
Yeah, we won't be bringing up that. But yes, she's a very nice lady, and we have a very close friendship, and she looks out for me, and she cares for me, and yeah.
Wait, what?
Whoa, what?
Okay.
Wait, rewind it. Rewind that tape.
She looks out for me, and she cares for me, and cuts my hair.
Oh, I thought you said kiss, bro.
No,
you're speaking so fast that
she's got a boyfriend.
So she's not in the menu.
No, she's not.
She's not on top of that food chain of yours.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But she does a nice cut. That's why I always go back. Good cuts and good yarns. What else could you ask for?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I go to a bar. I didn't even go to a barber, actually, but last time I went to the barber, I was straight quiet the whole fucking time.
It's usually typical like that, but...
Yeah, it's usually awkward, but that's why since I've found someone who's actually, like, good cunt, actually...
Yeah.
Likes yarning with you and shit, and you actually have, like, a friendship. Every time I rock up, she's like, oh, hey, how long were you waiting for? I was like, only like 10, 20 minutes. I only wait for the best. And she's like,
oh.
Yeah, always drop those hints onto her.
Hints?
Or just like letting her know that she's fucking good at what she does.
Yeah.
Just the haircuts.
I bet she is too.
Haircuts.
Wait, let's just get into detail. What exactly did you get?
I got a 1 into a 2 fade around. I was looking. I don't know if you haven't seen a photo of me recently, but even she was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, when did you get it though? Because I remember in the Snapchats that you were. We can talk about this later. But you were sending me Snapchats during UFC.
Yeah. So yeah, I got
seemed like you didn't get a haircut then. Did you get it after or?
No, I got the haircut on Saturday.
So really?
Chatting to you today, yeah.
So I didn't even...
This all
you gotta
started.
listen, Leo, bro. He said it on Saturday.
I didn't even notice.
He said he woke up late.
Yeah, so this is where it all started. There's holy shit.
This is just Saturday he's talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know, bro. We haven't even gone through Saturday night. Fuck, bro. Okay, Jake, your guest has to leave or we're going to be here all night, bro.
What? No. Carry on.
No,
I was just floored at the timeline right there, bro.
Haircut, so I was looking fresh, and she's like, "You're looking good. Hopefully, you'll find some ladies." I'm like, "Yes, I don't look like a homeless." Like a lot of people have been saying, I look like a Turkish baker, like my foreman and stuff at work.
Yeah, I will say that is just precisely accurate. Just
Yeah,
straight,
I,
just so accurate.
yeah, because with my facial hair and all that shenanigans, but she tidied that up as well. So I was like, oh,
Oh,
fuck, you're
nice.
good to
Gave
me.
you a bit of a cleanup,
Yeah, gee.
made it nice and crispy.
So when I walked out there feeling like a new man, you're like,
Yeah, nice.
Fucking A.
That's what
Bloody
everyone should
baby.
strive for when they get a haircut.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Been a
it
good
is
3
true.
months.
Like, you get that massive, like, fucking confidence boost and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you get your beard groomed.
Yeah,
I've never gotten
Yo,
my beard groomed, but I feel it's probably the same thing.
it's nice. But yeah, like it's the thing. Like it's winter at the moment. I've been holding off getting a haircut and shaving because it actually keeps you fucking warm.
Yeah.
As soon as you get a haircut, your head's just like, oh fuck, it's freezing. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
It sucks.
we'll use her up in the North Island, but South Island gets fucking hit hard way more. Like,
Oh, yeah, I guess we're kind of alright in North Island. Because I did have a few days at work where it was just like, we had to start at like 8:30 because it was just freezing. The
pussy.
car was frosted one day and it was just, holy, I'm surprised it even fucking started.
You just grab the hot boiling water out of the jug and pour it all over until your windscreen.
Hot boiling water, fuck. Get your fucking windscreen replaced it there, mate.
Yeah, I do it
I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're trying to go in debt, bro.
Cracked my window yet, so.
But so what did you get up to today, Josh? I hear you went to a car meetup.
oh yeah, it's pretty good, eh? Just chilling at that.
Did you?
Yeah, how's that?
It's not. Oh yeah, I took my own car. Gee.
Was it
Got a
Hey.
fucking,
Subi or
yeah, bro. I got a Subi.
a Subi?
How do you pronounce it? Subaru or Subaru?
Fucking whatever,
Subaru,
mate. You just say Subi.
Subaru.
Subi.
Yeah, bro. That's the.
There's a lot of no.
So I've got a
people
Subi that got
pronounce it
souped up. Like Subi got soupy.
There's actually
Yeah,
so
but-
many ways to pronounce. Have you actually got a
Fucking.
Subi?
You just say what you like, eh? You just say that's a nice
Yeah.
blue car, and we'll leave it at that.
But how were the cars out there? Because
No, it was all good. It's like a mean turnout because it's like one of the fucking biggest ones that they do. They do like each season, so it's
each
like,
season.
Yeah, like summer, winter, and spring and autumn.
Was it all
Oh,
types
yeah.
of cars? Like, it wasn't just like one like genre.
Oh, it's pretty much just JDM.
Oh yeah,
So like that's just Japanese,
Yeah.
pretty standard like boy racer type.
yeah.
There's actually one fucking McLaren there though. It's pretty mint.
Just the odd cunt out.
McLaren.
It's the old yeah.
Like, who
Oh,
The
like
odd
yeah,
like
yeah.
supercar that just comes to those meets.
Yeah, the one that just fucking
Just
destroys
has
it all.
the flicks.
I know.
Were there any
bloody
cops
cunts.
involved in this event?
Say that again.
Were there any police officers involved in this event?
Oh, not this one. This was pretty low key, but
Yeah.
I can. Yeah.
So like Facebook pages get grouped like they.
Yeah, this one was like a full planned event, but if we're talking about just drags and like fucking skid ups,
Yeah.
that's a whole different fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's testing your limits and going to jail kind of game, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, since
But that sounds cool because I was actually thinking of like the other day I searched up Mitsubishi because I was looking at like Mitsubishi Evos and shit, just like fantasizing about like getting a JDM car or some shit like that. And I saw like there's one like Japanese side that like obviously like sells Skylines, Supras and shit.
Yo.
And I was like thinking about like in New Zealand, fuck, it's so hard to come across a Supra on sale, and even if it is, it's probably like so run down.
Nah, bro, they're like going for like 30K, bro, onward.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's
insane, bro.
it's like so rare to come across that the costs just like go up.
Well, since we're on car topics at the moment, or just car meetups and all that shenanigans, I've got a little story I can tell.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Okay. So I think it was a couple weekends ago. I was driving over to my hometown, Akaroa, and I think what was it? Yes, it was a Sunday. And usually Sunday, all these boy racers group, they all like meet up and they do a drive over together over the hill. So I was driving my car, just cruising along. All of a sudden, there was a guy with his a nice camera parked up on the corner, filming all these guys coming out to the corner and drifting out, as they're all coming out. All of them showing off for the camera, obviously. And there was oncoming traffic, including myself, and these guys are coming out of the intersection and then whipping their asses out onto the other side of the road. So the car in front of me was like, what the fuck? And dodged the car and went out to off to the side. And then since I was pretty far behind, I could already tell what was going on. I knew more of them were coming out, just there was 20 odd cars just all pulling out. So yeah, I moved as far as possible to the left very safely and just looked at the mongrels real angrily and continued my drive over Takaroa. But yes, very, very dangerous. They can be little hood rats around here.
Yeah.
But, they do it for fun. They enjoy it. That's their hobby. Good on them.
Hobby. I think it's a lifestyle at that point.
What is a positive message you got there?
So to all those fucking fat cunts out there that keep doing fucking drifties around intersections, stop.
Think before you do that shit, mate. You could kill.
Think before you do.
Yeah, mate. Sort of shit.
Yeah, that's a good message.
Yeah.
And I guess while we're on these topics, cars specifically, I guess we'll head over to the Vin Diesel TikToks. So
I knew this was coming.
All three of us, we watch TikTok quite a lot. And for me personally, I have been seeing quite a lot of Vin Diesel TikToks on my For You page as of late. And these I feel like a lot of people have gotten sick of it at this point, which I kind of have a little bit, but it's still funny whenever I see it. It's just...
It's good.
It's so good.
I haven't been getting them as much of TikTok, more so Facebook for me.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the meme photo ones, I've been seeing shitloads on there, but I think I've got one or two on TikTok.
It's definitely not a long-lasting meme, but it's a good one while it's out,
Yeah. I wish we could show it on the screen right now, but we haven't figured out how to do that. But yeah, they're so fun. I mean, Josh, have you seen? There's one guy that he puts Vin Diesel a toy car versus an army of
on his
cars
treadmill.
On the treadmill. Yeah,
no,
that is always good because I know for a fact that he's done that 10 times if he wasn't lucky.
Yeah,
to get Vin Diesel to win.
Just the script that 100%.
Yeah,
it's just so funny because in his captions that he puts too, it'll be he always has family or something like that.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh man, I forget which one I saw recently. I can't find my phone, but man, there's so much good ones. They even get parts from movies that talk about family. I think the one that I was thinking of was Sonic.
Yeah,
that Sonic movie.
One. Yeah,
he's he says something about family, and then just Vin Diesel pops into the frame. Just
that one, and then the one I showed you where it's the Avengers, or there's a couple of Avengers actually, and then he comes. It's a scene where they're in Wakanda, and it's meant to be, I think, Thor's entrance.
Oh,
they switch it around with Dom or whatever coming in.
Yeah. I think one of my favorites is the one that I sent you. The one when when Captain America throws Mjolnir, and it's obviously edited to where Mjolnir is a shotgun.
Yeah.
and Captain America is Vin Diesel.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I can see you're searching up a bunch on the screen right now, Jaden. I think you can share your screen on the what's it called? Squadcast right now?
What does it say? Dom, that's suicide. Thanos is strong, but not
if you go,
Jaden,
if you Jaden, go to where we're talking in the Explorer, and just go down there. Go share screen. because we haven't tested this out at the moment, but we'll do it now. Do window, go window, and then go to Chrome. Yeah, that one. You might need to go share.
Oh, so you can choose which.
Oh, there we go.
Can you see that?
So yeah. Can you zoom in on that? You can up there in the top right. Tom, that's suicide. Thanos is strong, but not as strong as family.
That's the ones I've been seeing lately. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The TikToks one do it way more justice. I swear.
The videos.
It's just something else about a video being edited.
Yeah, I feel like videos kind of overpower still me.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, way more. Captions is just like so old now.
Yeah.
It's like more of a Facebook thing, obviously. Like, how much Facebook thing? Oh, even Reddit, you can see it down there. Do you have protection? He shows a picture of his family. You don't need protection when you got family. Bro, every islander in South Auckland ever. They took my dog. Say no more dogs of family. Let's get him. Oh, it is getting quite old now, eh?
What do we?
It's just like Vin Diesel's face is so hilarious when he smiles. Wait, have you guys seen the video of Vin Diesel dancing to a Rihanna song?
Fuck no, I haven't actually.
Dude, let me share. Oh wait. Oh, there's only one person that can share. Jaden, go on YouTube and search up Vin Diesel dancing.
No, you can share your screen. Oh, what?
No, only one person can share it at once.
I mean, I guess it's recording then.
Yeah.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
maybe not. I didn't even know. Just spelling the dancing. Yeah, go down with the arrow key. You can just go down and you're good.
I'm still learning, you know.
Yeah, that first one, bro. That first one. 7 years.
Way.
Bro, he dances to "Drunk in Love" by Beyonce.
Oh,
Can we hear this? I wish we could hear this. No, we can't. Fuck.
Oh,
Is
fuck.
there some way we could hear this? I don't think we can. It's so hilarious. Jaden, why don't you have YouTube Premium? No, I'm joking.
Sorry, G.
Oh, I could share YouTube Premium with you guys, bro. With like a family subscription.
Ooh, we could be a
Say
big
family?
Yeah, bro. With
This iconic thumbs here.
Yeah, bro. Like, just imagine him dancing to like "Drunk in Love" by Beyonce. It's such bad. It's so memeable because the quality of the video.
Did he upload this
is
himself?
so bad. This is him. Yeah, he recorded and uploaded this himself.
What was he thinking?
Fuck.
Was he getting
I think
paid
it was
for this?
after a Fast and Furious movie or like Guardians of the Galaxy
He's
or something.
clicking
It's like
his hands
celebrating
and shit, bro, and like waving his
the success.
It's like, what?
wiener
Yeah.
around.
What's he fucking recording on?
Bro,
It's like worse than
love.
It's like worse than Jaden's mic.
He's on something, bro.
I swear.
No, he's not. And he's singing in the video too. That's the most hilarious thing about
He
it
keeps
as well.
dragging his fucking gronk.
Bro, Vin Diesel, such a G. He has that white tank top in like every movie.
Oh,
And
yeah.
even in this video proves it now, like this is at his house, like and this is like his day off and he's still wearing the white tank top.
Look at this, bro. Look at this clap as he walks up. Oh, shit.
It reminds me of last night when I was on the dance floor. Some of the moves I pop off.
Oh, my God, bro.
Oh my god.
He looks like he's emoting in Fortnite.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised
Oh,
if this
no.
was an emote in Fortnite, bro.
Well, even bro, if they add him into Fortnite just because,
Bro,
Just because of Fast and Furious.
yeah,
It reminds me of like you don't see this from guys. You see like your younger sisters doing the shit in the mirror and like recording themselves.
Yeah. Like those two girls.
Yeah, like
Who,
some cringy
who
shit.
didn't flush the toilet after they've had a shat? This is that video, bro. Just like Vin Diesel, though.
Oh,
Oh, Low Rider. Oh,
Hey.
muscle car. Oh, penguin. Oh.
shit. My guy's got the moves.
Yo.
Imagine seeing
It's
him in the
just like-
club. Hey, oh, what's up, Van Diesel? He's just fucking, yo. how
Yeah,
are we?
yeah, just blasting drunken love. He rolls down the window.
He's like,
Like,
this is my
damn.
tune. This is my tune, baby. Oh my god. Nah.
Bro, what is he
doing?
I feel like I'm getting molested
I
by him
don't
right
even
now,
know.
bro.
I feel like
Straight
yeah.
up.
All in love.
I feel like I'm
Sure.
watching
Then
some
you're
like
not
early
Have you
2000s like
seen?
music video.
Do you reckon it's uploaded though?
Yeah.
The ankle. Should we quickly?
Or
watch it
maybe.
together?
Yeah, it is, I'm pretty sure.
Should-
Conor.
Yeah, it should be by now.
Mega highlights.
It's not really wasn't really a smooth
1 year.
transition to a different subject, but we'll do it. So
This is 8
Conor
minutes.
McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, UFC. About to watch the well, me and Jaden watched it live, but about to watch the point in the fight where he breaks his bloody ankle.
Oh yeah, this
And
is
it's-
highlights.
Oh, nice ads.
I think. Yep.
Want more, Jaden?
So you just can't hear the sound, eh?
Nah.
It's kind of dumb because we could hear it on Discord, but it's all good.
Whoops. What did I just click?
That's fine.
No, it's a 27-minute one. You go.
Just skim through it, bro. You should be able to. What are you doing?
Shh.
Bro, you-
You tried
Who
to
put
skip
me in
through it and then
charge?
Fucking ad.
I need that YouTube Premium, baby.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
You're fucking 10
oh.
minutes.
Yeah,
worth
maybe
of
this
fucking-
this should be you fucking doing this.
Shit, no promotions here.
He should be alright. He's gonna be on in the next like few minutes though. Anyway.
I like how this has some random dude in the corner, eh?
Yeah.
I'm just
So
gonna-
we're just watching the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier fight. And
This is-
I don't know about anyone else's opinion, but I feel like Dustin Poirier, regardless, was going to win.
yeah, definitely.
Oh,
from
he's
the first
definitely
round.
been the more dominant one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, throughout this whole round, he had control, way more control over Conor. Like, yes,
Yeah.
he's still digging elbows, but he was on top of him and, like, handling him and shit and fucking showing him who was boss for that first round.
For sure. Like, you see Conor's ear, bro, already bleeding.
Yeah.
First round, within what? Is that 50, like, within the first minute or so?
Does that say 47 seconds here? 46.
Just pummeling them down.
Because these are the highlights.
Here you go, goes for the kick. This is where, oh, man.
Yeah, dropped him.
And it's weird because like when we were watching it live, I thought he got clipped. I think everyone did as well. But then when they went back into replay, you see that like they both miss their shots on each other, and then he
Yeah.
backs up and lands on his leg.
No, because so it wasn't a kick from him that caused it. So that's why people are saying it's not like a proper win, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
What's like it's going around there. Like even I'm pretty sure when Joe was interviewing him in the octagon after, Dustin was saying that he probably like fractured his ankle a little bit with trying to do a leg kick, and like Dustin like countered it or whatever you called it in UFC. I'm still not, and with the terminology, but yeah, he checked it. He checked one of his leg kicks, and that's what he thinks it was the problem. Like probably fractured it slightly, and then once he stepped on it, it just fucked out.
Yeah, if you could hear him here, he literally goes mental at him, just talk shit.
Yeah.
Like, just made himself look like an absolute twat. Obviously,
Yeah.
the McGregor fans, they love it. Like, this is what he's famous for just shit talking and being him. But you could just tell how angry he is here because he feels like he
Yeah.
should not lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
There was no check! Your wife
And then he
was in
starts
me
talking about his
DMs!
wife's DMs. Like, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that was fake, wasn't it?
Nah, yes.
It was definitely fake. So he's being real salty here, bro. He
He
might
was-
as well go into the
I-
Call of Duty lobby.
Yeah.
I don't know,
He was
he's
saying
kind of-
shit about like him like killing him and stuff like even before the fight and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like fuck.
He's kind of ruining his own like reputation a bit and his own like
Yeah.
legacy, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon he's gonna die down after this now, and not much people are gonna
It's
be
like-
interested in him.
Yeah. Well, what's his like second third loss in a row almost. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the final one.
Or not against Dustin, but just in general. Like he hasn't had a win in ages.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get off Sean's. Get off of Sean's stream.
Dylan,
by the way, we still kind of trick shot these days.
That's why Jaden's a guest on the podcast.
Yeah, because he just goes off on random things on his YouTube.
What if he hit a shot right now? That would be.
No, he's not.
Oh, was that some random guy's live?
Sure.
Nah, we watched that guy quite a bit. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure this is only recording. Oh, might only be recording our voices, but it might be recording the screen as well. I don't know. So just make sure you don't type P in your search bar, eh? Nah, so I was on Spotify just before, and I searched up Homies because I was listening to a song called Homies that was like way back in the day that I used to listen to back at school. And when I searched up Homies on Spotify, it came up with a playlist called Kiss Your Homies. And they had a picture of those two black guys kissing each other, dude.
Damn.
And every playlist was just like Kiss Your Homies and shit.
I'll kiss my homies any day.
Bro.
I was just like, what the fuck has this world come to? When you search up Homies on Spotify, the playlists are just fucking gay dudes kissing.
On Spotify.
The word itself is a bit gay, if you think about it.
On
like the word homie sounds a bit gay as well. But...
Yeah. I think there was one that got misworded and it's like homosexual.
Should I really
search up homie. Search up homie on the search bar.
Should I be doing it in my ex-missus Spotify though?
That's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Search up homie. Yeah. And then scroll down. Scroll down to the playlists. Down, there's albums, artists, playlist right there. Playlist right there. Up. Up, above podcasts. Yeah, right there. Playlist. Go to see all. Go down, scroll down.
Oh.
Yeah, look.
Oh.
It's like lo-fi beats to kiss your homies and shit, like kissing the homies. Where's that homosexual one, bro?
Chill with the homies. Oh, gang.
Go down. It is the same picture, but I saw another one that was called homosexual.
How did you find it?
Oh, there. I was searching up that song Homies, bro. And it just popped up in the playlist.
What is the song Homies? I've never heard that as well.
Me and the homies. Yeah. I don't know. That's a song, isn't it?
It's go up. Oh, go back. Oh, shit. That fucking... that picture is just so cursed.
This guy looks like he's mid-orgasm.
Bro, that's you if you had glasses and you fully shaved.
That's me now, sweetie.
I think that's enough of that.
It's getting late, man, and my eyes are shutting down.
Yeah, you sound like you're shutting down, mate. You couldn't even search up something on the search bar on YouTube.
Sounds like you're still recovering from your big night.
Wait,
what did you just say? You're like... your fucking speech was just fucked out right there.
I said, big weed, man.
Yo, that's the one.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah,
for sure.
Fucking A. Fuck, I don't really do MD for like just the clubs. I'd rather save it for other shit.
Well, you can
what do you
shower
mean?
Then and save it there.
Oh, you know.
Or just chilling at home.
Not
you can't
chill.
just chill and have MD. Like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, you just. Well, I don't know, because clubs in Auckland are just pretty average towards average and shit.
Come down here. Both of you come down here, and I'll take you out for a good fucking time. Simple as that.
I don't know, Jaden, because the club you showed me, that just seems like a normal fucking Saturday night in one of Auckland's clubs.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
maybe you gotta come up
Yeah,
here.
maybe you got to come up here, bro.
Auckland. No, the
Okay.
furthest I'll be going is Wellington, and I'll meet you in Wellington. All right.
Oh, you can fuck off, mate.
Nah, he'll literally fuck off, bro. He's short enough to fucking get picked up by the wind.
Actually, what are you like, 5'2" or something?
Like 5'1", mate. Fucking settle down. No, actually, I had to check my size the other day for this application I'm filling out for my New Zealand citizenship and passport and shit.
You mean your Tinder profile?
Yes, yes, and that. Thank you for pointing that out, Josh.
So there's that's for you ladies out there. If you're looking for a good guy, just hop on Tinder, look for Jaden.
You look for a sexy man. He sings in. Oh, we won't go there. But I took my work boots off to my mates, and they got the tape measure out, and they measured me, and what was I 147 centimeters? So I don't know.
147 centimeters.
Yeah, I don't know what that works out to.
Fucking hell.
Add that up.
Put it this way, that's something
So
you
I'm
don't want
6
on your
foot
Tinder
deep.
bio. That's something you don't want to be telling the females.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what they
What
say?
you want in your bio is 6 foot alpha male ready to fuck.
Up the A-knock.
Oh, nice.
I've been thinking.
Nice. Your brain's starting to develop a little bit more as your
I'm-
hangover goes away.
I'm
Maybe you
just-
should stay in the podcast a little bit more.
I'm
You
just
just
let
gotta-
them know I like listening to drum and bass and shoving MD.
Fucking oath.
What? Drum and bass.
Yeah, girls love
D&B.
drum and bass and a bit of shoving.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck, New Zealand's a great country for that shit, eh?
New Zealand's just the best.
Yeah,
country.
no, for D&B, bro, us and Aussie and like the UK are like the top 3.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah,
we
for
we
sure,
over
for
we
sure.
overall Australia. They're more so.
Yeah.
But UK, that's where it's originally all from. But
Yeah.
it
Fuck,
fucking pops off here. Like you got Duffs, you got fucking
Fucking
you
eh.
know, all the R&Vs, R&As. Fucking it's everywhere, mate.
Once you start pinging, you don't fucking go back.
Yeah, gee.
Yeah. I'll tell you, mate, I've got so many stories, bro. So many stories, I'll tell you.
We need to introduce you to some fucking liquid drum and bass.
I think you do, because I literally thought you were talking about driving and bass.
Wow, hold up. Actually, if we're on this topic, where's Facebook?
What are you showing us here?
Event that is coming up at the end of this month, and I want to see if you want to come to it.
Oh, fuck, if it's down there, you can forget about it.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
you're gonna have to come up here, mate.
He's up, G.
You're
Should
gonna
come
have
up
to come
for
up here.
fucking
I'm pretty sure that
daydream
where do you live,
or
Auckland?
R&B.
There will be one in Auckland as well. Hold up, let me look.
Oh, yeah, I was going to talk. I keep forgetting every time we talk to each other, Josh, to talk about that. Well, we'll get into it soon.
This is what it is. I can't even pronounce that.
Pendulum.
Thank you. DJ set, Cameron, Crook, blah, blah, blah. They're UK artists who play drum and bass, and they're very known. This is some stuff they played in the fucking... Whoa.
Is that at the airport? Are they going to welcome us at the airport?
So that's what is on at the end of the month. So yes, we'll be consuming a lot of
End of the month.
31st of July. So book your tickets. $89 at the moment on special.
Honestly, I would, but I do have work to do, so
Well, my mate's
we're quite busy at work,
What
so.
was that laser noise again? Why does
I
I
don't
hear?
know.
I'm not entirely sure.
I missed that laser tag at the moment, that's probably why.
Actual?
My brain's frizzling.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Sitting
Oh,
up.
shit. Yo, get that girl to your right. Fuck her up.
Oh,
I was so confused. I was like, what are you up to?
I honestly don't know where it's coming from. I think
No,
it's
that
you,
was
like,
just me
doing something on
joining.
the screen.
Nah, I refreshed the screen because.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. How do you refresh it?
Oh, because like Jaden's screen was like frozen, so I tried to like.
Oh, no, it's because
refresh
he's
the page.
on. It's his screen is showing only Chrome, and he's on a different fucking
Oh
tab.
yeah. Oh, true.
Or maybe he is frozen.
I'm not frozen.
I'm just watching it on Discord.
There it is. We're back. Here we go. We're here. Am I still showing?
I
Once
think
it's
we're
been
good
going
though.
recording 35 minutes. Well, can I make a disappearance?
No, yep. I think that's a good little bit appearance for the second episode.
This is the second one.
Yeah,
Yes.
we recorded last week.
Oh, yeah.
You sound like a great fan of our show.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very huge fan. Like, thank you for having me. Like, you didn't force me to be on here, which was that's all good. I did bring some entertainment, some of Jaden's shenanigans to the table. So it's been a pleasure, boys.
Oh,
Yep,
fantastic.
pleasure's all ours.
Yeah, and until next time.
Until next time, it should be soon.
And hopefully you have a better mic.
Yeah. I think you did a bit of an upgrade there, mate.
Oh, well, I'll let the viewers know now if you do want to start a GoFundMe for poor Jaden for a new mic, like fucking we can do that,
Yeah. We'll set up a Patreon for you, mate.
Sweet. Appreciate it, boy.
You just have to make sure you've got a camera for dick pics, okay?
You bad.
All right, peace out, bro.
So I just leave? Like, that's all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just fuck off.
See you
Just
later.
get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right.
No one wants
Nice
you
knowing you all. Till,
here.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny because he's still in now. Oh, still playing laser tag?
I think that was him leaving.
It's funny because he's still. Oh, look, he's powering down his thing. He's still in the Discord call.
Look at him.
Let me see.
I don't think I muted him.
You there, Josh? Settings, default. You might have
Yeah, I'm here.
muted yourself, Josh.
Can you hear me?
Or have I muted myself? Technical difficulties?
I think I've... The fuck?
Wait, you can hear me?
Yes.
Wait, what the hell? What,
Wait,
in
can you hear me now?
Squadcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you in Squadcast for some reason.
How are you hearing me
Oh, wait. Oh, well, I unmuted you on Discord, but I guess that works. Because I can't hear you in Squadcast, but if I can't hear you there, I'll just unmute you in Discord and talk to you in here while that records.
now? True.
All right. So now that Jaden's gone, I guess we could pick up on what we were talking about last podcast, which was when we were talking about.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was Jaden. That was Jaden leaving because he
Oh.
shut down his computer instead of leaving manually and then shutting everything down. What a noob. What the fuck? He's back?
Before we hearing you
Hold
talking
on.
shit.
What the fuck is going on here?
He's on his phone.
He's on his phone.
I think that's even worse, mate. And I wasn't sure it could get much worse than that too. Sounds like your phone's up your ass.
I was just about to say, bro, did you swallow your phone? No, you know what happened? I know the people can't hear this, but basically it sounds like his mic sounds muffled and like bassy at the same time, which sounds like it's up his ass. So what I think happened is you got up and you realized it's in your ass, and you somehow called us on Discord. Is that right?
I mean, you said you're single. I don't know, you're that desperate. I don't know, the phone was the right shape.
No, man, we're still going. Bro, only 35 minutes. And this is all going to be cut out too. So, see ya. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Nah, I'm joking. That's good, because like, since this is recording all this shit, like, I can just cut it out.
True.
Anyways, so back to what I was saying, as we were so rudely interrupted. We could probably pick up on what we left off last time, which was, we're talking about
the manifest stuff, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know exactly where we left off.
Can you re-rack my memory a little bit? Or
I think we were talking about like our belief and like manifestation, and like do you like believe in it? Like you could do whatever you want.
True.
I think my argument was I felt it was dangerous for like younger people to like hear that from other people, because my argument is like it's not like, it's not for like, not everyone's gonna get to that point of success. So I feel like if someone as big as like David Dobrik or something talking heavily about that kind of stuff, I feel like it's a little bit dangerous.
On how like influence can kind of, influence people to try and do stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I fall victim, I guess not victim, because how do I say it? Sometimes I'll be talking to mates or whatever, and I'll start going off and trying to push my beliefs, which like no one should really be doing that to an extent. Like, most people shouldn't be able to make up their own minds,
For sure.
So I think, that's why these big influence or whatever people, they can't really talk about, like politics or stuff like this,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, you can, because like, who the fuck cares?
100%, yeah, like, I agree.
I always, like, I'm a big believer of just sticking to yourself, and it's like, it is a bit annoying when people, or the world now, they've made it so, like, your freedom of speech is kind of, it's almost destroying now in this time that we live in, because it's like, you say some certain things and it's like, you just get cancelled, or they get cancelled because they're bigger.
Yeah.
But, nah, it's an interesting one, but kind of gone off topic from what I was discussing. So were you asking about it?
I think I was just like mad at like influencers using that word so heavily. I think specifically Fushi too.
Yeah, because the manifest is like the smaller word, but it's actually called the law of attraction, and there's thousands of videos on it. But manifestation kind of just sums up what it means.
Yeah. I totally get it, definitely. I just feel like
yeah. No, what were you saying?
I just feel like for the younger audience, it definitely is quite dangerous. Because you think about, if you were younger and you heard all that stuff, you probably would go out of your way to do something that you would like, and you'd like not worry about anything else. Like, you just tunnel vision on another thing. Whereas if you try to do it now, you're like kind of wary. Like, you've got risks that you have to take, and you've got priorities and different responsibilities. So that's why I feel like it's kind of dangerous for younger people.
But also, how do you go on more about why you think it's dangerous? Because
I think it's dangerous for younger people. Let's get that straight. Like,
but what
if me or you saw influencers saying that, and you think of something that you like for you, example, fitness, and you're like, yeah, I could do that. I can get to this level, bodybuilder, maybe, I don't know. And you know you can do it, and you've got the mind to like know your limits, and you know like the risks you have to take, maybe injuries that you know you probably will get, and stuff like that, and you take precautions. Whereas if you're someone younger and you're doing the same exact thing, you wouldn't be so like, you wouldn't have the knowledge to like to protect yourself from that kind of stuff, you know. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining things, but hopefully I
can kind of see where you're coming from, but I think to me that sounds like a very young age, like where you almost can't think for yourself. Young age.
Well, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But I'm like mainly targeting, you know, Fousey Tube, like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. You see their audiences; they're fucking so young, and they obviously they don't. I don't record them saying anything about all that stuff, but they definitely do that stuff. Like,
100%.
You know, and the audience is quite young,
and that is also part of, you know, life in the universe. Is like, yeah, people have. It's like almost the bigger you are and the more successful and how liked you are. You know, these followings, it's almost very like, and fans and all this, it's almost like army based. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
It's like you're displaying yourself, and you're getting these followers, and not all of them to the extreme will do what you say.
Yeah,
dumb, but it's still similar. Like you look at a famous people, and then you'll get people wanting to copy them, and then you know that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you're saying, if they got a young audience, but I just don't think manifesting is dangerous as such, because manifesting, you're thinking of something that you like, or you want to happen, or is going to happen, and it's a way of people describe it as a way of like the universe giving to you. It's like a giving thing.
Well, it's a good mindset to have, especially when you're really dedicated to whatever you want to do or wherever you want to get to. I definitely agree with that.
It's and there's so much more like it's like people say like that we're like connected to the universe, and you know, like entities exist, and like I'll tell you the story that how we apparently as a community, how we manifest the weather, or how the government. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole, but
no, go ahead.
I found this quite interesting, that we have these like televisions in every home, and obviously the news and all that's like, it's a show. Well, not a show, but like it's based on life events and scripted and all that, like the weather. And I saw this thing. They tell us the weather forecast, right? And if we get all those people, say if the weatherman's like, oh, we got 50% chance of rain on Monday, all the people that watch the news and that, they think it's going to rain Monday, so they believe it because that's what the weatherman's told us or told them. And people say that's how and then we manifest the weather because we're thinking it's going to rain. So it's almost like and because it's like a whole cluster of people, like it's not just me thinking it's going to rain and I can't control it, but when you have so much people, like tens of thousands of people in one area, all thinking it's going to rain Monday, all that energy, goes into the universe and manifests the rain. But it's like such a. It sounds almost like absurd to say, but it's kind of believable. And
to a certain extent, yeah, I feel it is.
It's I don't know. I talked about it last time about the whole spiritual awakening, which I don't think I have experienced or like. Yeah, it's I don't know, kind of gone off a bit.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, it does sound like it's a quite a hard topic to for anyone to really wrap their head around. But I do kind of feel like that it does kind of hit home a little bit, especially for me, because I whenever it rains at work, I'm normally I go home or whatever because you can't really work in rain. I do get that situation sometimes where like we all think it's going to rain and we all to some extent know it's going to rain, and then it rains.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say I don't really. I don't believe in that kind of thing personally.
No, and what I'm trying to look into more is how us as humans work as like spirits, and like seeing like the energy that we think of and go into the earth. Like even also like I got these crystals, and sorry.
So crystals. Oh wait,
I just got interrupted. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
And with these crystals, it's said that they have these almost like energy, or they hold a bunch of energy. And I didn't really believe it at first until I got mine that I own and set them up and did all the little routines. And people will say this is like some sort of like sorcery or whatever, but I'm a big believer of just like giving things a go and trying stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'll look at something that takes my interest and I'll try and give it a go, and I gave it a go. And I did all these like bullshit, like, well, not bullshit, but it's like cleansing these crystals. And it's like, and then I noticed a change, and it wasn't something like just a coincidence, you know what I mean? And then that's what got me. And then I've experienced with like also, I can't say, I'm not sure if you should say, if we can talk about drugs on here, but I think we can.
No, it's fine. I'm sure we can talk about drugs. I was actually going to bring up drugs later on anyway.
Oh, I guess we can segment into it.
Yeah. So, as you're saying?
I've experienced with LSD and mushrooms. And I have no complaints whatsoever about it. These weren't high dosages of either, but just the learning and what I got from on it was like one of the best things I've ever experienced,
Yeah.
And I think I prefer mushrooms more because of how they're just natural. Like they just grow. Like LSD is like made in like labs and stuff, and it can be tampered with almost.
Yeah.
But mushrooms is like it just felt natural, and it felt connected to the earth, and it sounds real hippie, and I guess it is more hippie to like non, drug users.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
um, it, and it's like everyone's experience is always going to be different, which I think is quite cool as well. But just the learning that I got from it and like the self teaching, I got a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like I remember sitting in my room because both times I was just at home, and I just remember looking in my mirror, and I wasn't like hallucinating anything, because I've never been that like high of a dose. And I remember just sitting looking at myself and just fucking having like these good talks with myself, but just like deep talks and just like stuff about life and like what I can do to like improve. And it was so good. Like it was like almost school. It was like all my years of school in like an hour.
Damn.
Yeah. And then it's like it was a fucking amazing, and it was like it was just such like this. It was like it was almost like Captain America when he gets the that like super strength serum.
Yeah.
So kind of similar to that, but just with knowledge. And then
Yeah.
that's how I felt.
Yeah. So you got
And,
like you felt your knowledge was kind of heightened.
yeah, and um and just seeing that, and also seeing how the world really is, was a big step as well.
Bit of an
Like,
eye opener.
yeah, 100%. And it's yeah, and I mean I wouldn't, they say never recommend to anyone, but I mean it depends. Like, yeah, you shouldn't recommend it to anyone, but I probably would to you if you wanted to, because I
Nah,
reckon,
yeah, I was just about to
like,
say, man, you got to get me on this shit, man. I got maybe it'll
I,
heighten my senses a little bit.
so yeah, I know because we've been friends for years, so it's like I know, like, that you'd. I'm not sure if you'd be down, but like, I'm sure it's something you'd probably try, if that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
definitely. I'd probably have to ease into it because I'm not really a active. Well, I'm sure you're not really an active drug user either. But
No, and
I haven't even done any drugs
my
since high school.
I reckon my easing into it was definitely smoking. They say it's not a gateway drug, which I kind of disagree with. I think it is. Like, if I be honest, like,
Yeah. Well, it
it,
probably depends on the person if you really think about it.
yeah. Um, and I think for me that was like a stepping stone. It was like, if I can survive this, which is like now when I look back at it, it's like the most like, just common drug that everyone pretty much does, and their fucking nan and dad and brother and whatever, like, especially our country too. I think our country's
Yeah.
quite a big pot smoking country.
Yeah.
Um, and just that, and then I just really researching. If anyone's listening, just do your research, do your homework, and make sure what you're getting is like good stuff. Like, that's why I would recommend mushrooms for anyone that wants to do psychedelics for their first time, just so because it's like the most naturalist thing. Like,
Yeah.
it just grows. Like, it's not tampered with.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if anyone's listening and wants to try it, just make sure you just research it and know what you're getting into.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, when if you ever come down here, might as well bring some along with you.
Oh, yeah, if I can find them. I actually go, not all the time, but just every now and then, especially in winter, I actually go for mate, and we go for little hunts for them.
Oh yeah, is that how
And
common they kind of are? Like you can just go
yeah,
out and
there's a whole there's like Facebook pages, bro. I'm
holy
on a whole
shit.
Facebook group in it, and it's not what most people would think. Like, it's not just like crazy, like druggy people. It's real, like, smart, sophisticated people, and they'll, it's a whole community
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
And we always post like, it'll be like, can I get an ID on this? And then someone will give an ID, and what that means is like giving them the, yep, that's what you want. Because there's a lot of poisons out there, but
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's not too hard. Once you know what you're looking for, it becomes simple, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious. Do you want to share with everyone where exactly the spot is?
I can, yeah. So, for the ones that typically grow in our country in NZ and around winter time, I'm not sure what the species name is because there's like obviously magic mushrooms, but there's like, I don't know how many species. Like, there's quite a few, and they're all like different shapes and sizes, but they all have like the same sort of uniqueness to them.
Mm.
Um, but the common ones mainly found in like, like your wood chips. If you ever see like wood chip gardens, so like a freshly gardened, and they have like bark, but
Yeah,
like the
yeah, and they grow out of the bark.
yeah, almost, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good environment. I haven't actually found any just yet because this is all kind of still new to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, is it mainly grown in winter? Was that like the
I
best
think yeah, I
the
think
the best mushrooms are grown in winter?
possibly for where you live and where I'll guess Jaden before, like somewhere cold,
Yeah.
they would probably grow all year round. So
Okay.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But for where I am from, Auckland, it's pretty much just you just do your cold season, so like early winter, mid and late winter, and then maybe a bit into spring.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it's actually quite fun, like, because you're still going out, you're going for like a nice bushwalk, and it's the way I almost see it is like, because you're not all the time going to find something, but it's like if you find it, it's like that's your reward,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's quite cool. I think what got me onto it, to be honest, is just watching. I'm not sure if you've seen it, that Big Les show.
The
It's like
big what?
the Big Les show.
Big Les show.
Um, it was quite popular when we were in high school. I think some of the boys would joke around you. Yeah, go search it up. I should know what I'm.
Okay. It must be. Yeah. I know this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are hilarious.
Yeah, it's quite a it's like a definitely a stoner comedy, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
they kind of dive into like the psychedelic side of stuff too. Because I've watched like all of it, and I've also seen the creator of it. There's quite a good documentary about him, kind of making the show, because it's like him describing the making of it, but he does go off into and he talks about some of his experiences. But well, that's one thing I like too, is looking at other people's experiences. That's why, like, if you did it, I'd be like intrigued to hear your story because it's like different. It would be different from mine.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm a big fan of hearing people's stories and so many celebrities have done it. Like you got like Mike Tyson. He's
Yeah.
a huge mushroom goer.
I know, yeah. Him
He's
and Joe Rogan, when he goes on
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's podcast, it's just like, it's a recipe
Mm.
for a fucking mushroom
Yeah.
podcast.
But I just think it's great with the stuff you can learn on it. And
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, it's so good. And not to say it's like do it, but it's like it's great.
Well, it must be good because what I hear about it, every time I hear about it, it's about like, I mean, you might hear the odd like, oh, this was a bad experience or something, but mainly from what I've heard about mushrooms and like all this kind of stuff, it's quite positive.
Yeah.
Like it's all like a positive experiences. It's never like a bad trip or anything really. Unless you're in a bad like
mindset.
Yeah, bad mindset or like a bad like you're not in a good zone to do it.
Environment, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, those two things play a big factor. And if anyone's going to do a high dose of either that or LSD, I recommend having just a trip sitter, which is pretty much just like a babysitter for you. Someone that's just completely sober, just chilling, making sure nothing too crazy happens with you, Because I've heard stories, but it's like not meant to scare anyone, but it is like a risk that you're taking.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we are talking about drugs here.
Yeah.
So I think if it's not common sense, it should be to have someone there with you to look after you while you're on that trip to.
It's funny you say that because not many people actually do think about it. Like they think, I'll be fine. Go to a nice spot. And what they don't realize is, you're almost stranded there. And yeah, it all depends on how much you take almost. Is like the higher, the more effective the trip. That's a huge factor too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess there you got to test the tolerance. You got to go from low to high.
100%.
And test what you feel like.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. I mean, you can just jump in the deep end.
Oh, that's
you'll be seeing stuff you probably,
that you don't want to see, man.
You'll be going off into other dimensions, mate.
Hey, you'll be seeing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness by that point.
Exactly.
Just think of that scene on the first Doctor Strange movie where he gets pushed or like, taken through all those things.
Body.
Yeah, out of his own body, all that shit. Just dial that up to fucking 100. If you take like 10 mushrooms.
See, that's kind of what scared me at first. Because I honestly thought it'd be like that. But then after experiencing it, it's different. But I'm pretty confident in myself at like stepping it up for me, just so I can get to that stage, and then try that, and then see how that teaches me.
Yeah. Because you might have good experiences as you go up, but there could be a good experience or a bad experience that kind of balances it out. I feel.
Yeah. That's true because
So like it doesn't. Sorry to interrupt, but like, just so it doesn't like make you think that you can keep like invincible. Yeah. Like you have experience where you're like, oh shit, like this is crazy. I'm fucking God or some shit. That one bad experience can tone you down. And bring you back down to reality.
I feel like and also what you kind of just said is interesting too. because it actually makes you feel less of a person. Like it kind of dials your ego down completely. And there's a huge thing called ego death, where I don't think I've reached a stage, but it completely like almost kills you, not like physically or whatever, or not internally or nothing like that, but like kills your like mind when you're only for like a small amount of time, not a huge part, but it takes you away from like, if you're a real ego person, I think it can be quite helpful because it kind of like almost humbles you out a little bit and like, takes a step back and shows you you're not like powerful, but at the same time it shows you that you are.
Yeah.
It's such a hard thing to go on and explain because it's like, it's just one of those things where you kind of have to just experience it for yourself, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I do get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
But for sure, I think I'll be down to have a little bit of experience if you end up coming down here.
Oh, for sure.
I think we're quite far into the podcast. We're about an hour and 11 minutes into the podcast, so I think we'll leave it at that. I was going to talk about something else, but we are quite far in.
What did you have plans for?
What do you mean?
Do you wanna... no, because I talk for quite a bit. So, what is it you want to say?
There was one more thing on my list. I was just talking about fitness, but that would be all right. We could talk about that next podcast.
Oh.
That'd be a good starter anyway. I mean, I'm not into fitness personally. Yeah. I would like to be in the future.
Well,
and obviously you are really good into, like, really invested in a lot of fitness. So it'll be a good topic to talk about in the next episode.
Fair enough. No, that's good.
So we'll leave it at that. We had a good... I'd say we had a good guest on at the start of the podcast. Real entertaining. And we'll definitely have Jaden on. A
few times.
A few times in the future. Maybe if he wants to.
Hopefully he's got a better mic
every
by
episode.
then.
Yeah. He hopefully he's going through some stuff. A bit of a breakup and everything, so he's not that financially stable, but he'll get by. He'll get by for sure. And if you don't know who Jaden is a good friend of ours. Definitely a really good friend of mine. Been friends with him for quite a while, playing games and whatnot. So yeah. But hopefully he'll be in a future podcast, and we'll just leave it at that. If you guys have a good day, see you later.
Later.